this fan shroud off, get this support bracket off, and the lower fan shroud. Yeah, this one ain't two separate pieces. This is one full piece. So get this fan shroud out, get this radiator support bracket out, and see how to get this mechanical fan off. That's gonna be the hard part, man. It's gonna be the hard part. So it's off, and it actually was a lot easier than I was expecting. Now I couldn't get my fan shroud off without unbolting the fan, because the fan shroud kept hitting the fan. So I had to unbolt the fan, then pull the fan shroud out. These aren't like normal screws, you know what I'm saying? They like screw heads on each side, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they call, y'all probably tell me, but it's screw heads on each side. So it's threads on this side and threads on the inside. So I can actually pull these I guess you can say studs, maybe. I'm guessing that's what they might be called, but you can pull them out. You got it off, and if we look here go the original fan that was in this car. What's up, guys? It's your boy Deuce, back with another video. Now in this video, man, we finna go ahead and remove the fan shroud, the radiator support bracket, and try to get off the fan, the mechanical fan. If I try and get all that off in this video, then the next video we're gonna remove the radiator, we're gonna drain it and remove that radiator. Then after that, we're gonna start unboxing the new stuff that's gonna go in this car, bro. So slowly moving, man. This is probably gonna take me about another hour to get all this stuff off. For one, I gotta figure out how to get this mechanical fan off. I don't even know how to do it. I'm pretty sure I gotta unbolt it from the water pump. And I'm just hoping it's not gonna be too hard. I'm hoping I'm not gonna have to mess with these belts, but I'm guessing I am. You feel me? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to mess with these belts. But we finna figure it out, man. We finna get it figured out. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Finna get right into it, bro. If y'all haven't checked out the last few videos, go check those out. I unboxed the radiator support bracket for the box Chevy. It looks dope. I'm ready to get that car back so I can install that. It might be easier to do this stuff on the box Chevy rather than this car, but I'm doing it on the box, might as well do it on this car. And plus, whenever I do get ready to motor swap the car, I already have an aluminum radiator and fans. I don't have to worry about that portion. You feel me? All I gotta do is get the motor transmission, swap it, get the ECU, put that in, wire everything up. It's still a lot, but at least this part will be done. You feel me? The radiator and fan. So I'm hoping this don't be too hard for me to do. I know how to bleed the radiator. It's not gonna be hard to do that, to bleed the system for the coolant. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go get more coolant to only have one jug. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to go get more coolant to put in the new radiator. But the only reason why I'm breaking these videos up like this is because y'all know I don't drop videos no more than like 20-25 minutes. I don't do it too long, solely because these 20 and 25 minute videos don't do good. What's the point of me recording even longer and them don't even do good, you know? So ain't no need of me recording longer videos if these shorter videos don't even do better than the longer videos, or if the shorter videos don't even do better or do good. Ain't no need of me recording a longer video and that's probably gonna do worse. You feel me? So yeah, man, the channel's not doing too good right now. It ain't looking too hot, but I told y'all my timeline, man. And I'm keeping that timeline. I'm not going over that timeline once I'm fully finished with college and this YouTube stuff ain't working out. Then I'm fully finished with creating content, you know. I'm gonna still work on the cars because this is a hobby that I love, and I love cars. So I'm gonna still work and build cars. I just won't make content on it. Making content on it takes it longer for me to work on these cars. So yeah, I just want to make content. Like I said, I gave y'all my timeline. That's just how it is, and that's how it's gonna be, man. If I want to say progress, but I mean anything could be considered progress. I want to say if I'm not making decent money from doing this, then like I said, I'm gonna call it quits. You feel me? Ain't no need of me keep trying to get this going and it just won't get going. Ain't no need of me keep wasting my time when I can be focusing on the career that I'm doing with school, you know? So like I said, that's the timeline, man. That's just what it is. It's what it's gonna be. That's what it is. So hope y'all enjoyed this video though. We finna get right into it, man. Like I said, we finna remove the fan shroud, remove the fan, and remove the radiator support bracket. Hopefully I can figure out this fan, bro. Hopefully I can. So hope y'all enjoy, man. Like the video for me, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn that post notification bell all the way, y'all get notified as soon as I drop. Share the channel, share this video, man. Roll to 5,000 subscribers, so I need y'all help to hit that goal. Share the channel, share the video, subscribe if you're new. Tell your family and friends, come subscribe to the channel, man. It's free, it don't cost nobody nothing. If y'all want to, screen record the videos, post them on different social medias, try to help the channel grow. If y'all don't want to do that, just click the share button and share the channel, share the video, man. Like I said, just trying to get this channel any and everywhere, bro. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed, man. I'll catch y'all as soon as I get outside the car. We finna get right to work. Alright, y'all. So, first thing first, like I said, I need to get this fan shroud off, get this support bracket off, and the lower fan shroud. Yeah, this one ain't two separate pieces. This is one full piece. So, get this fan shroud out, get this radiator support bracket out, and see how to get this mechanical fan off. That's gonna be the hard part, man. It's gonna be the hard part. So let's try and get right into this video, man. Let's get right into it. So I'm gonna sit y'all here. Alright, push y'all down. And let's start off with this radiator support bracket. So basically, like I said, y'all know this radiator on this car is brand new, not even 100 miles on it, and I replaced it when I basically first started working on the car. When this car first started getting worked on, when it got towed. I don't know if y'all remember, that was pretty long time ago, but when this car got towed, the radiator was replaced. So, 10? Yes it is. Ooh, not so. I'm trying to get my, here we go. Let me get this out of here. I gotta make sure I keep these bolts because I'm reusing these bolts with the new fan shroud for this car. Gotta get my extension. Like I said, hopefully I can get this all finished today because I want to take the car out and drive it tomorrow. Just, you know, go cruising. It needs gas and it ain't got no gas in it, so I need to go put some gas in it too. But I just want to cruise the car because last weekend my cruising was cut short because of that rotor and hub assembly snapping. So I want to take the car out for a cruise tomorrow. You feel me? Just go out and drive because it's not supposed to rain tomorrow and it's supposed to be hot. So I want to take the tops off, ride with the windows down, just cruise. Because y'all know I haven't been able to ride with the windows down and the tops off. I only had the tops off, but not the windows last summer because the windows wouldn't roll down. And if I rolled them down, I couldn't roll them back up, you know? So I wasn't able to get to ride with the windows down and the tops off, but I can now because I put a new wiper motor or window motor in, so I can do that now. I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes, man, and I'm gonna go off camera and get this fan shroud off, and then when I figure out how to get the fan off, the mechanical fan that's right here, then I cut it back on because I know there really ain't too many videos online about it. But like I said, the hoses on this car is brand new too. The water pump is brand new, but this hose right here, it was rubbing the belt, which is why y'all see a zip tie on it. It was rubbing the belt, so it was cutting it. Luckily, it ain't cut all the way through just yet, but it was cutting it. So I gotta replace that hose, but the other hose is brand new. The metal lines, on the other hand, I don't think they were new or replaced. Alright, so now I gotta get this off, which is a fill up. And this one should be a 10. So this is a filler. ahead. See if this one will work. Yes, it will. Take her off. Yeah, dropped it, but that's fine. Cause now this should come on off. Yep. And I'm gonna pour these out. Even though I'm probably gonna use my new ones, I still have these, you feel me, for extra. So basically to pull them off, you just gotta push this top piece in and then come on out. So this is the original radiator support bracket. I'm not gonna be using that because I got a brand new one. And then this is the hard part, trying to figure out how to really get this off. Well, I might have to try and do the fan first. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to do the fan first. And I don't know how the fan's supposed to come off. Like I said, I'm guessing this right there. So let me figure that out, then I'll be back to y'all. Alright y'all, it's off. And it actually was a lot easier than I was expecting. Now, I couldn't get my fan shroud off without unbolting the fan, because the fan shroud kept hitting the fan. So I had to unbolt the fan, then pull the fan shroud out. These aren't like normal screws, you know what I'm saying? They like screw heads on each side, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they call, y'all probably tell me, but it's screw heads on each side. So it's threads on this side and threads on the inside. So I can actually pull these I guess you can say studs, maybe. I'm guessing that's what they might be called, but you can pull them out, you feel me? These threads, you can pull these threads out because there's threads on each side. But I went ahead and put them back on just to hold this pulley tight, you feel me, because it felt a little loose. So I put them back on and tighten it down. So now the pulley is back tight, and it was tight on the water pump. So yeah, it was actually really easy, really simple to get off. I forgot to turn back on the camera, but I got so ahead and I just kept going. So now all I gotta do is, ooh, I need to get that out of there. Hold on. Alright, but yeah, now all I have to do is drain out this radiator, undo them two hoses, that hose down there, this hose here, and then them two hard lines, undo those, and then we ready to put the new one in just that quick. So like I said, this was actually a lot fast. This is what I thought was gonna take me the longest, was getting this off. And it was just 13, got it off. And then if we look here go the original fan that was in this car. Y'all see it? This is the fan that was there. And this fan shroud is one piece, but one of my box shades is two separate pieces. This is the original radiator support bracket. Like I said, we're not using that no more. Actually, I'm gonna sit it in this box. Sit it up in here. Some of that stuff in there need to go to the other crib. And then this is my original fan shroud. I'm not getting rid of this, just in case if I do put my mechanical fan back on, say my electrical fans go out and I don't feel like replacing them, I'll just throw the mechanical fan back on. So I'm not getting rid of my shroud or the support bracket or the fan, which I probably end up upgrading the fan if I put it back in here. But yeah, just like that, man, it's out. Like I said, it was really simple, not too hard. I was thinking it was gonna be a lot harder. This is what I thought was gonna be a longer process, but like I said, it was actually really quick and really simple, not hard at all. So yeah, we really moving, man. And this how much open space is gonna be with the new fan and radiator and support bracket. This how much room is gonna, like I said, that fan opened it up, that shroud opened it up a lot more. And now I just gotta go get another belt. Belt. Go get another hose. And as y'all can see, ain't no pressure in it because the car is cool. You're not supposed to change this while the motor is hot. So I drove the car. When did I get the car back? Yesterday or day before? I think it was day before yesterday I got the car back. So the car, it's been sitting for a day or two, so it's cold. Everything is cold. See, ain't no pressure anywhere. Get this cap off. Okay, can't get the cap on. Come on, tight. start unhooking. Well, y'all know, like I said, it's cold. Everything is cold. The car ain't ran in the day. It's been sitting, so everything should be good. Ain't no pressure. You can see, ain't no pressure in none of the hoses. Well, this one feel a little tight, but that could just be the hose. Cause see, it's loose right here, but it's tight in certain spot. It could be just the hose. So ain't no pressure in it, but it is still gonna leak. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got me a pan, so I can try and catch as much of the fluid as possible. But yeah, like I said, now all we gotta do is pour this out. So let me close this video out. We're gonna do 2 unboxings and then we're gonna get back to work. So give me a second, I'll be right back to y'all. All right, y'all, that's gonna be the end of this one. I'm sorry I forgot to record, but like I said, it was not hard at all. That was gonna be the part that I thought was gonna be hard. And like I said, it wasn't even that hard, you feel me? I had to get them 4 nuts off of them, like I said, double-sided threads, and I'm pretty sure they call studs. They might be studs. So yeah, all I had to do is get the nut off of them, and then the fan came out. Like I said, it was not hard at all. Really, really simple. And like I said, I didn't see too many videos of people showing you how to take the fans off, and I meant to record it and I forgot to freaking record it, man. I got so ahead of myself, and mainly I'm just so anxious to get this new radiator in, bleed this system, and then be able to drive the car tomorrow. That's the whole reason of me going so fast and trying to get all this stuff done, because I want to drive the car tomorrow. I want to take the car out tomorrow, take my tops off, roll my windows down, and ride and just feel the breeze. You feel me? I need gas in here. It's on a little bit less than a quarter. So yeah, and I gotta go buy a new radiator hose, the upper hose, and the wire wrap, so I can wrap, or is it called loom? Wire loom. I gotta go get that so I can hide this wire good, and it won't be just like out in the open and there's so many wires just being so noticeable. I need to go get another pack of that. So that's at Harbor Freight. Should be no more than like $5 for that, and then the hose should be no more than like $10-15. So yeah, gotta get that, and I gotta also make sure that my hose do not touch that belt again, because like I said, it's that belt is cut into that hose, and luckily that hose is thick, so it ain't leaking right now. But I definitely need to figure something out with that portion. You feel me? So other than that though, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, y'all leave y'all opinions in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, it was really easy to get this off. It was not hard, and y'all know if I can do a lot of this stuff, man, y'all can do it, bro. I'm not a certified mechanic. I call myself a YouTube mechanic, because I watch the videos and I try to do it, and most of the time I don't even watch videos. I just straight up do the stuff, and it works out. You feel me? Like with this, like I said, I couldn't find no real videos basically telling me how to actually do this, so I just winged it. To be honest with y'all, I just winged it, and it turned out to be right. I pulled the nuts off the water pump pulley, and the fan came off. So like I said, I'm learning as I'm going, and so far I'm doing just about everything right. You feel me? And if I don't do something right, y'all know I tell y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I'll let y'all know. And it wasn't really nothing to mess up on here. You feel me? Just getting that fan off, getting the shroud out, and now we finna get ready to drain that radiator. So like I said, I gotta do 2 unboxings, and then we're gonna move on from there. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. Make sure y'all like the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn that post notification bell to auto. Y'all get notified as soon as I drop. Roll to 5,000 subscribers. So make sure y'all share the channel, share the video. Do whatever y'all can to help me reach that goal. Tell your family and friends, come subscribe, man. It's free. Other than that, man, I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, leave y'all opinions in the comments. Y'all stay tuned, man. We finna get this new radiator in. I'm finna unbox this stuff for y'all first, then we're gonna get it in. And yeah, man, we getting this Cutlass right. Like I told you, I want to keep it OEM. Just add a little bit of upgrades, and putting an electrical fan on there is definitely an upgrade. You feel me? So hope y'all enjoyed this though. Like I said, man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Keep God first, and God bless, and I'll catch y'all in the next one with my hands. Peace.